proper documentation of Okuneye Idris was not made prior or as he was being transferred from Ikoyi Custodial Center to Medium Custodial Center.
Whoever the officer might be, I don't care where he's from, he will find one thing, according to this report, will pass through the necessary disciplinary process of the board, and we will make sure that those officers, their actions are met with the sort of sanctions and discipline that the law demands.
Welcome back again to Trend with MGP. My people, I don't come again with another video. What Nigerians cannot do does not exist. Yes, so my people, this Bobrisky case and matter is getting more interesting. Like Bobrisky has found himself in a more deeper mess. Like, as you people already know, that he was arrested at the semi-border when he was trying to escape for the second time, not to appear in the House of Representatives. So the investigative body in the House of Reps have come out to tell us that the correctional officers said they actually checked on Bobrisky, that he was actually a male that has a male organ. Bobrisky is announcing himself to be a she, and these people are still complicating matters by calling him a male. So that was why he was given a special treatment or special prison or whatever to serve his jail term. So these people now, Minister of Interior says the officers that did that, by right you are supposed to carry out proper documentation, but this, in the case of Idris Okuneye, wasn't done. So they are going to fish out those officers that did that. That was a promise from them. What cannot happen in Nigeria does not really exist. On the other hand, Nigerians are crying that Bobrisky is not even the issue. The issue we have at hand is bigger than Bobrisky. My people, watch, and please, if you are seeing my channel for the first time, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Turn on your post notifications so you don't get to miss an upload from me. Please also drop your thoughts and views in the comments section. I'll be there replying to all your comments. Thank you.
My name is MD Anugwa, Deputy Controller of Corrections, and the officer in charge medium at the time Bobrisky was brought here. On the 12th of April 2024, Bobrisky was brought here about 10:30 p.m. So as about that time, we cannot do the necessary documentations. So knowing his history as to whether he is a male or female, we decided to take a proactive action and to be security conscious. So I directed that he be given a single cell in the P ward, which is a privileged cell. So, and he was taken to P ward in 2 here, where we are. Now the next day, which was the 13th one with the admission, he was taken to medical. The doctor, Dr. Ifeoma Balola, and the matron examined him and came out to say that he has a male organ. And
Aside, I'm the one that's taking Master.
thank you, sir. I'm here. What do you think about his condition when he was there? How he felt according to how the rules of keeping inmates here safely should be observed?
Thank you, sir. My name is Adeyemi Olubenga, ASC Gwa. That particular day, before Bobrisky to reset this, many people did not know him before. But according to our job, we need to do the research to confirm the situation of him, if he's a male or female. And then as people are hearing the news that it's a female, it's a male, that's why, for the safety of him, that's why he was brought to this particular group.
Here's the first phase report of the Independent Investigative Panel on the alleged corruption, abuse of power, torture, cruel, inhuman and degrading treatment against the Nigerian Correctional Service, which is being submitted today to the Honorable Minister of Interior, Honorable Dr. Olubimi Tunji Ojo. Here's a good summary. This interim report, which is the phase 1 report of the panel, focuses on the findings in relation to the investigation into specific cases, namely Mr. Idris Okuneye, widely known as Bobrisky, and to verify if he served his sentence in the Nigerian Correctional Service custodial centers, and to ascertain the veracity of the claim that an inmate in Kuje Custodial Center was intimidated, threatened, and defrauded by the officer in charge. It also highlighted other alleged violations by correctional officers which require further investigation as well as effective solutions. The finding of the panel thus far shows the following. 1. The panel did not find any evidence thus far that suggested that Mr. Idris Okuneye slept outside the custodial center during the period of his imprisonment, which was from 12th April 2024 to the 5th August 2024, which is 6 months correctional sentence with the usual remission applicable. During this period, he was transferred from Ikoyi Custodial Center to Medium Security Custodial Center, Kirikiri, Apapa, Lagos, and that was on the 12th of April. On the 22nd of April 2024, he was transferred from Medium Security Custodial Center, Kirikiri, to the Maximum Security Custodial Center, from where he was discharged after completion of his sentence on the 5th of August 2024. The state controllers of corrections have the power by law to transfer an inmate from one custodial center to another within the same state. Proper documentation of Okuneye Idris was not made prior or as he was being transferred from Ikoyi Custodial Center to Medium Custodial Center, Medium Security, and from the Medium Security Custodial Center, Kirikiri, Apapa, to the Maximum Custodial Center, Kirikiri, Apapa places. The documents were later provided on the 28th of September 2024 and backdated to the 12th of April 2024 and 22nd April 2024 respectively. These are in violations of Section 168 and 169 of the Nigerian Correctional Service Standing Order Custodian. The transfer of Mr. Okuneye Idris from the Medium Security Kirikiri, Lagos to the Maximum Security Kirikiri, Lagos, being a first offender, violated Section 16.4a and Section 16.4b of the Nigerian Correctional Service Act of 2019. The panel also found that Mr. Okuneye Idris enjoyed several privileges while in custody, both at the Medium Security and the Maximum Security Custodial Centers, which include especially the following: furnished single cells, humidifier, lots of visits by his family members and friends as he desired, visit by his family members and friends held inside the office of the in charge of the custodial center, floor rug, self-feeding, designated inmates to run errands for him, access to fridge and television, and possibly access to his phone. It is necessary to further investigate if the above privileges provided for Okuneye Idris were financially motivated and based on corrupt practices by correctional officers. The panel believes that the peculiar case of the inmates and the inmate's physical look and behavior pose a threat, and the lack of laid down rules for the treatment of such a case may have necessitated such privileges to be granted to Okuneye Idris. On the issue of Abdul Rashid Minor's son sending money to the personal account of the Kuje Custodial Center deputy in charge, who is the Deputy Controller of Corrections, Kevin Ilafosi Ikechukwu. This was found to be true. The panel is of the view that DCC Kevin Ilafosi Ikechukwu acted unethically and brought himself and the Nigerian Correctional Service to great disrepute by requesting and receiving money into his personal account from Abdul Rashid Minor's son.
For us, we have nothing to hide, and for us, it's about reform and it's about cleaning the process and making sure that we build strong institutions, and we build institutions that will uplift each and every one of us. The Nigerian Correctional Service is a key institution within our justice system. And within even the national security architecture, the Nigerian Correctional Service is a very, very key institution. And therefore, any form of corruption, any form of malfeasance, any form of abuse of power, torture, cruelty, inhumane and degrading treatment will never be accepted. So for us, we've started the journey. Whoever the officer might be, I don't care where he's from, if we find one thing, according to this report, we'll pass through the necessary disciplinary process of the board, and we will make sure that those officers, their actions are met with the sort of sanctions and discipline that the law demands.
A very dark man came out and said this guy didn't stay in prison. Now, reports today is saying the guy was actually there. Kilo Shele. They don't say the guy go jail. I was in support of that jail. We campaigned for that jail. He went to jail, but we no go buy the guy. Waiting in do we won't buy him. Now he be Naija problem. Now he be the fuel way they high. Now he be the electricity we don't go up. Now he be the bad roads where we get. Our problem is more than Bobrisky. Our problem is more than who sleep for jail, who no sleep for jail. Where we they chase 13 million, some people don't steal 13 billion.